Welcome back to the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Rally Championship. Here we are for the fourth and final round of Event 4.
We've got 4 drivers going into this final round. Angie Stig on top with 28 points, Crazy Jimmy in second with 21, and Stephen King and Tom Hurst tied with 20.
And here's our first matchup. We have Angie Stig, the newcomer, going up against the seasoned veteran Stephen King. Angie Stig has 28 points, Stephen King with only 20. Now drivers can potentially score up to 8 points per race. So Stephen King still has a chance, but he's gonna need to pick up the pace right now.
Right now, Angie Stig is out in the lead. Whoa,
Angie Stig spins around. Stephen King makes contact, then he wrecks. Angie Stig is still going down the track, and she makes it past the finish line.
Wow.
How did she do that?
That was impressive. That race certainly didn't go her way, but she still managed to take first place.
And I hate to say it, but I do not see how Stephen King is gonna make a comeback at this point. He only scored 1 point on that race. Look at that right there. Angie Stig pulling a 180 maneuver, going up that hill. I don't think that was intended.
I'm just amazed that she was able to correct it and then bring that car all the way to the finish line.
Unfortunately for Stephen King, that caused him to lose control, and he did not make it to the finish.
Here we go. Stephen King needs a perfect run this time if he wants any chance at moving on to the final round.
Angie Stig back out in the lead. That lead's getting bigger. Stephen King is still in it.
I think the Stig's going for the big air.
Here it is. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
A big air indeed by Angie Stig.
That's what I'm talking about.
She comes off the track, so she will not get the extra landing bonus point. But that's still 7 points for that run, bringing her score up to 40.
Uh-oh, we've got 2 spectators on the ground.
Oh, that's not good. I hope they just passed out due to the excitement.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it happened.
Here's a look at the replay. Angie Stig goes up and over the hay bales. Right there, she comes off the side of the track. We can't see from that angle what happened.
Here it is from a different angle.
Beautiful jump there. Her spoiler's a little crooked.
Oh,
wow.
We've got a man down.
I guess the good news here is the car itself. Why'd the other guy fall?
Probably the excitement.
Well, Angie's car did not actually make contact with the spectator. It was the camera. Right there, she hits the camera hits the guy, and then the other guy just passes out.
I like how he's still cheering even after he gets knocked down to the ground.
That's a true fan indeed, and the track crew is back out there helping the spectators get back up on their feet.
Is that guy doing the motor oil thing again?
Hey, it worked last time, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right. Here's the score. Angie Stig now has 40 points. Stephen King has 24.
I think it's safe to say that Stephen King's reign has come to an end.
What a shame. He should have retired the last race.
Yeah, you know, sometimes champs just don't know when to get out.
Well, we've still got one more champ in this race, Crazy Jimmy in that Fiero.
Crazy Jimmy will be going up against Tom Hurst in the Volvo.
With Angie Stig sitting at 40 points, if these guys don't score enough in this round, there might not even be a need for a final race.
Yeah, these guys certainly need to put some points on the board. Crazy Jimmy in the lead. Whoa! Ooh. Jimmy almost wrecks, but he holds on to it, and he makes it. Wow. That's one way to make it past the finish line.
You've got to admire his enthusiasm right there.
Crazy Jimmy attempting a sideways big air, but he brings down the hay bales.
That's why they call him Crazy Jimmy.
He does pick up 5 points for the run, bringing his score up to 26. That's a little closer to 40, but not much.
If he can get a big air on the next one, he might be in contention.
I think if he dials down the crazy just a little bit, he might do a little better.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Jimmy's crazy dial only goes one way, and that's up.
Well, then maybe he needs to crank it up even higher so he can make it over those hay bales.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried doing it upside down.
That wouldn't surprise me either. Here they go with the second race. This time Tom Hurst starting off on the inside lane.
They're neck and neck coming out of that corner.
Crazy Jimmy pulling into the lead. Lands the jump. Tom Hurst is out. He wrecks. Crazy Jimmy spins around.
Come on, Jimmy, you can make it.
Oh!
Did he pass the finish?
I'm not sure. He's so close. We've got to look at that from a different angle. Here we go.
Yeah, he's got it.
Looks like Crazy Jimmy gets it by just the very edge of his bumper. It is touching the hay bale, and right there you can see he just barely passes the line of the finish. The first part of the scaffolding is the finish line, and the judges are giving it to him. What a great run Tom Hurst has had this event, but it is the end of the road for him right here.
That's some George of the Jungle right there. Watch out for that tree.
Is it just me, or are these DRC events getting more and more dangerous?
The stakes are high. These drivers are putting it all on the track, and I, for one, love it.
Let's take one more look at that. Both drivers coming off that jump at an angle, and Tom Hurst's front end just catches that tree.
I hope that tree's okay.
And here's the score going into the final race. It's going to be Angie Stig versus Crazy Jimmy. Angie Stig with 40 points, Crazy Jimmy with 31.
Jimmy certainly got his work cut out for him. That's a 9-point deficit. But if anyone can pull it off, it's him.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, it will be time for the final race. Welcome back. It's time for the final race in Event 4 of the 3D Botmaker Diecast Rally Championship. Angie Stig, the newcomer, has completely been dominating in this race with her consistency and high-flying action.
Angie Stig is representing for Sub 4A and that Renault Megane trophy.
She'll be facing off against the Ferrari champion, but rally rookie, Crazy Jimmy.
Crazy Jimmy is driving in the Fiero and is sponsored by 3D Botmaker Racing.
Crazy Jimmy is down by 9 points. If he does not win this race, it will be all over.
Angie Stig starting off on the inside lane.
Jimmy off to an early lead as they go around the first corner. Angie Stig pulling ahead now.
Come on, Jimmy, pick it up.
And Jimmy wrecks!
No.
Angie Stig still in it. And she sticks the landing.
Wow.
And put a cork in this one. Or put a nail in the coffin.
Man.
Whatever the phrase is, this is over and done. We have a new 3D Botmaker Diecast Rally Champion, and it is Angie Stig.
You know, I think Jimmy just needs to stick to road racing.
Yeah, I think so.
Hats off to Angie Stig. I think she's had one of the best runs we've ever seen in the history of the DRC.
Yeah, I think she's come in first almost every race. And she's also perfected the art of the big air and the landing. Look at that.
That right there is the work of a big air specialist.
Absolutely amazing. Let's see from this angle. Up and over, and just nails that landing.
Well, if there was going to be a successor to Stephen King, Angie Stig fits the bill.
And here are the drivers who competed in this event, paying their respects to the new champion in the DRC, Angie Stig.
An historic day here on the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League channel.
Now, for all you Stephen King fans out there, don't worry. This will not be his last appearance. He will be appearing again in the All-Star race towards the end of the year.
Did you tell them where it's going to be held?
Oh, that's right. The DRC All-Star race will not be held here at Race Canyon. In fact, this was our last race that we'll ever be having here.
Oh, I love this track.
I know, but we've got to move on to bigger and better things.
It's the birthplace of the DRC, man.
Are you getting teary-eyed over the track?
No.
It's okay, man. But yeah, the DRC will be racing on some new tracks next season. But in the meantime, the All-Star race will be taking place at Race Mountain.
I don't want to go.
Susan, can you help him? But yes, the DRC will be coming to Race Mountain for the first time ever. And we're bringing back the top drivers from this season. We've got Dylan, we've got Kid Donut, we've got Ryu Asada, Stephen King, Angie Stig, and that only makes, what, 5? We're gonna need one more driver. You know what? We'll leave that up to the channel members.
Are we going to have a big air in the All-Star race at Race Mountain?
Yeah, buddy, we'll have a big air.
Okay.
Will that make you happy?
Yeah.
We'll make it as big as you want it.
Really?
Well, not as big as you want it, but we're gonna have a big air.
And all my favorite drivers are going to be there, too.
That's right.
Okay.
There we go. Let's just hug it out. Just hug it out. That's it.
All right. I'm good.
We'd like to thank everyone for joining us in Event 4 of the DRC. We've got more exciting things planned for this channel, so make sure you keep it tuned right here on the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League,
The home of Diecast Sports Action Racing.